Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Digital Hustle Podcast. Today, we are diving deep into a really interesting tool that's been making some serious waves at the intersection of AI and online income. It's called Mockup Moolah Formulator AI. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, I've got to mention something for all of you who are serious about making a real income online. If you're looking for what I think is the absolute easiest way to turn just 15 minutes a day into a solid $200 to $800 daily, you have to check out the first link in the description below. Seriously, don't miss that. Also, stick around because if you decide that this tool is right for you, I've got a special bonus package lined up exclusively for you if you grab it through my link. All right, with that said, let's get into this explainer. What is this tool and is it the real deal? Let's find out. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down today. First, we'll set the scene and talk about this big AI income shift that's happening right now. Then we'll really dig into what the formulator is and how it actually works. We'll also take a quick look at the guy behind it, Jim Daniels, to get some important background. Then we'll get to the really juicy part, the 5x guarantee. You're definitely going to want to hear about this. After that, I'll show you that awesome bonus package I was just talking about. And finally, we'll wrap things up by asking a pretty big question about where this whole space is heading. Sound good? Let's jump right in. All right, first things first, let's talk about the AI income shift. You know, we are living in a really wild time. Think back to the late 90s, right? When the internet first started booming. All of a sudden, all these regular people were becoming online entrepreneurs. It was like a gold rush. Well, a lot of people are saying that AI is that exact same kind of moment, but on steroids. This isn't just about big tech companies with billion-dollar budgets anymore. It's about tools that are popping up, tools that are giving everyday people a real shot at creating and earning online like never before. And the creator of this tool, he really nails it with his quote. Every so often, a shift happens that changes everything, and AI is that shift. I mean, that's a bold statement, but it really gets to the heart of what this is all about. The idea is that AI is breaking down barriers. You don't need to be a coding genius or a graphic design pro anymore. The playing field is being leveled, and that opens up a ton of doors for new online income streams. This is the whole philosophy behind the tool we're looking at today. Okay, so that's the big picture, right? The AI revolution. But what about the tool itself? What exactly is the Mockup Moolah Formulator AI? Let's pull back the curtain and see what's really inside and what it does. So at its core, it's pretty straightforward. It's a piece of software that creates images using artificial intelligence. But here's the kicker, and this is really, really important. It's specifically designed for people without any tech skills. Think about that for a second. This isn't for the pros who already know their way around complex software. It's for you. It's for me. It's for anyone who can type a sentence and wants to create something unique and, more importantly, something they can actually sell. So you might be wondering, okay, that sounds cool, but what do I actually need to get started? And the answer is not much, which is pretty awesome. You just need a ChatGPT account. And get this, even the free one works just fine. Now here's a huge point for any of you who have dabbled in AI stuff before. You do not need an OpenAI API key. If you don't know what that is, trust me, it's a very good thing. It can be a real pain to set up, and it often costs money every single time you use it. This tool completely bypasses that hassle. Another massive plus is the unlimited usage. A lot of these AI image tools work on a credit system, you know? You buy a bunch of credits, and every image you make uses one up. It can get expensive, fast. With this, there's none of that. You buy it once, you use it as much as you want. Now they say if you're using the free ChatGPT account, you can generate about 5 or 6 images a day, which honestly is more than enough to get started and build up a really solid portfolio of awesome designs. You know, whenever I look at a new product, I always want to know who's behind it. It just gives you a better sense of where it's coming from. So let's take a minute to talk about the creator of the Formulator AI, a guy named Jim Daniels. This guy is no newcomer to the online world. In fact, he's basically an OG. He started making a full-time living online all the way back in 1996. I mean, let that sink in for a second. That's when most of us were still figuring out what email was. And he's not just some random guy either. He's been featured in huge publications like Entrepreneur Magazine and Opportunity Magazine. So he's been in the trenches, he's seen the internet evolve, and he's built a career on understanding how to make money online. That kind of experience definitely adds a layer of credibility, you know? By the way, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the Digital Hustle podcast so you don't miss out on more deep dives like this one. It really helps the channel out. Thanks, guys. All right, moving on to something I think is one of the most compelling parts of this whole offer. It's the 5x guarantee. And this isn't your standard run-of-the-mill money-back guarantee. No, this is something else entirely. Let's dig into what this promise is really all about. Yup, 5x. Just seeing that, it grabs your attention, right? It's bold, it's confident, but what does it actually translate to for you, the user? Okay, here's the deal, straight from the source. He says, put it to the test for 30 days. If you don't earn at least 5 times your investment, I'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. Wow. I mean, that is putting your money where your mouth is. He's not just saying you'll be happy with it. He's guaranteeing you'll make a profit, a 500% return, or you get all of your money back. That completely removes the risk from the equation. You either make money or you lose absolutely nothing. That's a pretty powerful statement of belief in your own product. Okay, as if the core software and that insane guarantee weren't enough, there's also a whole suite of bonuses that come with it. In the world of digital products, this is where you can get some serious extra value. These aren't just random add-ons, they're designed to build a complete business system around the main software. So let's unpack what's in this bonus package. And man, this package is stacked. Let's run through it real quick. First up, you get the AI Authority Builder. This is an AI-powered tool that helps you build out a professional website, a place to showcase and sell your creations. Bonus number 2 is an affiliate store. This is another AI software that lets you set up web stores to sell other people's products. So more income streams right there. Number 3, AI for marketers. This is a guide that shows you how to use AI to automate a ton of your business tasks. Super valuable stuff. Then there's mydigitalshop.net. This is a full-blown cloud-based web store software, so you get the tools to actually create a real shop from the ground up. Bonus 5 is a guide called Selling to Online Businesses. This is awesome because it shows you how to take the images you create and sell them as a service to other businesses that need them. And finally, Facebook Profits, a guide that breaks down how to leverage the biggest social media platform on the planet to make money. You see how this all fits together? It's not just a tool to make images, it's a business in a box. You get the tool, the platforms to sell on, and the training to make it all work. For all the details on this incredible bonus package, just check out the link in the description. So, wow, we've gone through the big AI shift, the tool itself, the creator's background, that incredible 5x guarantee, and the massive bonus package. Let's take a step back now for our final thought, and just consider the bigger picture here. What does all of this really mean for making money online in the years to come? And it really all boils down to this one question, doesn't it? Are these kinds of no-skill AI tools the new frontier for online income, or are they just a passing fad? The whole idea behind a product like this is that, yes, this is the new frontier. It's built on the belief that AI can truly democratize entrepreneurship, making it possible for anyone to build something from scratch. It's a really compelling vision. And look, whether this specific tool is the one that changes everything or it's just part of a larger trend, one thing is undeniable. The barriers to creating and selling digital goods have never, ever been lower than they are right now. And that alone is an incredibly exciting development to be a part of. So there you have it, a complete breakdown. Remember, if you want to get your copy of Mockup Moolah Formulator AI and claim that exclusive bonus package we talked about, the link is waiting for you in the description below. Thanks so much for tuning into the Digital Hustle podcast. We'll catch you on the next one.